Yeah, I showed you the Ronnie Bender one, yeah, the Father Christmas. Um, I've got some names that I've wrote down, yeah, from James Smith that he remembers a lot of the names. I remember now the faces as well. I'm going to give you some of the names, yeah. So there'll be people watching this now that that remember these people, or it could even be their family. You know what I mean? So the first one on the picture that I looked at was Terry Millman, yeah. Terry Millman, who's to the right. I can't believe Terry Millman's there too. Yeah. Obviously, Ronnie Bender's there. Then there's Gorgeous George, Georgie Jones. I know him very well, George. We go back a long way from Paddington. You know, his family go man. Even George, you got to be there, mate, watching this. Yeah. Joe Lotz, Joe Lotz, mate. He was such a nice guy. Yeah. Joe Lotz used to play the accordion. Seriously, he had an accordion, and he used to play a record. You want to go to heaven for the weekends, yeah, to see your mum. And it was like he was such a great singer, and he was up there with Alan Dixon. When Alan Dixon left Chelmsford Prison, Joe Lott was on the bridge with the accordion doing My Way. Yeah, Joe Lott's there. Joe Lott's there. Keith Gregory. Keith Gregory is a great pal of mine, great Keith. Oh, mate, there's so many people there, you know, from Chelmsford Prison. I mean, there's loads there, obviously, so it didn't go, yeah? Who else? Johnny Hughes. John Hughes. Nice guy, mate, John. Oh, man, all these pals of mine. I feel sad, you know what I mean? I feel quite sad that all my mates, and when Chelmsford burnt down, we all lost each other, you know what I mean? But anyway, then there's Dennis Woods. Old Dennis, nice fella, Dennis Woods. Great robber, mate. They're great people, man. They was all proper robbers, armed robbers, and they were all good people, you know what I mean? Fantastic people, give you anything, mate. Are always behind you. When Chelmsford Prison burned down, all these people's names went, yeah? They're all proper gangsters and all legends, yeah? Remember that, yeah? And I've got pictures of them all. So if there's families out there that are names I've just just get back to me, yeah? I've got pictures of them, yeah? I've got pictures of them that I'll send to you if you want, yeah? John Duddy. Well, I'm a bit, when I see that John Duddy one, John Duddy, me and him was quite close because of Tony Lawrence as well. John Duddy was Harry Roberts' co-defendant, the ones that shot the police officers round by the scrubs, yeah? John Duddy is the old. I'll show you the pictures. I'm going to show one big one. John Duddy's the old boy to the left with the grey hair. Scottish guy. Nice guy, man. He was such a lovely, lovely guy. You know, to get 30 years rec, you know what I mean? And then died in prison. Had two beautiful daughters. You know, such a nice guy, man. He told me stories about Harry Roberts when he bashed up the craze and all that. These are the people that were my friends, yeah? And I mean, there's so many in here that people that are listening to my podcast, my video, yeah, will know the people, families, yeah. But get back to me. I've got all their pictures, yeah. I'm going to show on this one. I'm going to put maybe I'll find one to put up, yeah. I'm going to put my mate Joe Lott up, yeah. Joe Lott, the one who played the accordion. This geezer was a nice guy. And this guy, Keith Gregory, right, he's so funny, Keith. He was Joe Lott's mate, you know, a ginger hair fella, nice geezer. And he believed that I was one of the Adams' hitmen, yeah, because of the tattoos on my hands. I never even knew the Adams' then. This you talked about 1970. When I knew Keith Gregory, beginning of 1977. So that wasn't even, I didn't even know them. I knew them, but he thought I was one of them, the hitman of the Adams' because of the tattoos. Yeah, Keith Gregory. Nice guy. Nice guy. He was a diamond, Keith. I loved him, man. Such a nice guy. But Joe Lott, I'll put him on now. Joe Lott was fantastic, yeah. All these people It breaks you up. It just breaks you up, yeah, because it was all gentlemen and they're proper guys, yeah. I'm going to put a picture after I do a couple of them. I want to put a picture in every video I do about Chelmsford Prison, because I don't think I can get someone to slide it along for me. So much aggro, yeah. I do a quick one now and again, talking about the people, yeah, that I know. But there's people there that, you think, why lock them away like that? And yet these people that are in here now, they're people that put money into it, yeah, to help these little kids out from Bernardo's home, yeah. If they come round and we all put our money into the box, yeah, do you know what I mean? Money, you know what I mean? Everybody had money. It was mad. Oh, what Chelmsford Prison, mate, was the greatest prison you could ever be. If you was out to be in a prison, it'd have to be Chelmsford Prison. No other prison would do what happened here, right? Kiddies parties, Sex Pistols. Come on. You couldn't get all this, you know what I mean? And ballerinas in tutus. It's madness, isn't it? You know what I mean? In prison. Bang, bang, rail. Nice one.